South Korea's top diplomat quickly got on the phone with her U.S. and Japanese counterparts to discuss stronger measures on North Korea following its missile launch. China, the regime's traditional ally, has also voiced its opposition to Pyongyang's latest provocation. Mark Broome has more.
South Korea's Foreign Minister Kyung-wha held separate emergency phone talks with her US and Japanese counterparts on Saturday, where all three condemned North Korea's ballistic missile launch and exchanged ideas on strong response measures, including UN sanctions. Minister Kang, US Secretary of State Rex Tillerson, and Japanese Foreign Minister Fumio Kishida assessed the launch as a grave violation of UN resolutions and agreed that the suspected ICBM fired on Friday was an advanced version of the missile launched earlier this month. There were divided assessments on the ballistic missile launched on July 4th, but North Korea claimed it as a successful ICBM test. Kang also expressed her disappointment that North Korea had let down the international community and rebuffed Seoul's efforts to resume inter-Korean humanitarian exchanges. However, she reiterated that South Korea will continue to call on North Korea to refrain from provocations and accept Seoul's proposals. In a separate statement, Tillerson said the US will never accept a nuclear-armed North Korea and called on China and Russia, the principal economic enablers of North Korea's nuclear weapon and ballistic missile development program, to take more action to curb the regime's nuclear ambitions. With North Korea repeatedly defying the international community's calls to refrain from further provocations, China also expressed its opposition.
In response to North Korea again firing an intercontinental ballistic missile, China's foreign ministry spokesman stated that China opposes North Korea going against the UN resolutions and the common desire of the international community by carrying out launches.
UN Secretary-General Antonio Guterres also slammed the North for its launch of what he called another ballistic missile of possible intercontinental range. While a date has not been set for an emergency UN Security Council meeting, it's expected to be convened as early as next week. Mark Broome, Arirang News.